Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, wa Hashem, Yahweh Shai, wa Harakwa Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule and teach well. Shalom to the Akim on the highways and byways, pushing this truth, being diligent and sincere. Brothers online, social media, to the brothers and sisters in the truth. Shalom. Just quickly, I made a video, I posted a video, which was Stiff Neck 4. It was meant to be a part 2 to it. Every time I upload the part 2, there's a problem with the audio once it's converted onto YouTube. So I'm going to have to, at some point, Yahweh Ratazar, redo the part 2, which was actually meant to be one video, but due to data issues, so on and so forth, I wasn't being able to make it the whole one video. But this one here, I just want to get a few precepts quickly. Have you put off the old man? You need to ask yourself, have you put off the old man? And what is putting off the old man? You know, putting off the old man is coming out of this world, you know, detaching yourself spiritually, not fulfilling what the flesh wants, detaching yourself spiritually. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is through the scriptures. So I just wanted to get a few precepts. This is Ephesians 4:22. It says that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So to put off the old man is to be renewed in the spirit of your mind, you know. So being renewed in the spirit of your mind, you have to seek out wisdom, which is in these scriptures, as we know. And if you didn't know, now you know. It says that ye put off concerning former conversation the old man. So what he was doing out in the world, the fun and games he was playing before we realized this is a real serious matter that we're dealing with right now. We in the testing ground, we in the training ground, whatever you want to call it. You know, we're being trialed right now. We're on trial, you know. And being on trial, at the end of the trial, you're found guilty or not guilty. And we want to found, we want our transgressions and our iniquities to be blotted out. And the only way we're going to do that is putting off former things that we was doing, all the wickedness we was doing out in the world like everyone else is doing that doesn't have this truth. And coming back to our heritage and our laws, not the laws of this land, which are corrupt anyway, coming back to our laws, our understanding, and what the Father's will is, you know, to, what does it say? Renewed in the spirit of your mind, you know, to have that require dash on you, so you're walking with wisdom, man. This is Colossians 3:8. It says, but now ye also put off all these. So also putting off the old man, putting off who you was before. You know, we can't change the flesh we're in, but we can change the spirit that we're in. So it says, but now, Colossians 3:8, but now ye also put off all these. Anger, you know, are you getting angry easy? Are you snapping quick? Are you got your short temper? Because, you know, everything's meant to be, you know, if you're in the right spirit, we're meant to have patience. So we're not meant to be quick to anger. And there's a scripture that says that even the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, is slow to anger. So we can't be getting angry every time, you know. We're going to be vexed. You know, our spirit of vex that we're in this situation that we're in. But the only way to better it is to renew your mind and walk in the spirit. You know, we vexed of all the abominations that's going on around us, granted. But, you know, there's a certain way for us to still be. You know, everything needs to be balanced, you know. So it says, but ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communications. So we got to watch what comes out our mouth, man. What does the scripture say? If any man speak, let him speak in the oracles of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Everything that comes out our mouth, if you're in the truth, is meant to be wisdom, man. We're meant to be setting an example, not just for our children, but for our brothers and sisters. It says filthy communication out your mouth. Lie not one to another. So we're not meant to be lying to our brothers and sisters no more. We find it easier. What they call it, white lies. Oh, it's just a little white lie. A lie is a lie, man. So we can't be lying to our brothers and sisters, man. We need to, what'd you say? We keep it true, man. We're in the truth, so we got to keep it true. You know, and not have because lying is filthy communication, because you're not being honest or genuine. You know, so it says, lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. So everything that he was doing out in the world, everything that's against the law, you know, because that's what has you in transgression. And we use the example of what a lot of our people do, which is smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, on you know, our people on heavier drugs. You know, you see our people cracked out on the street. These are the things that we strive to put off. These are the things that we strive to put off. You know, we being in the truth, you need to let go of these things. And if you can't, not if you can't, if you're struggling, I'll say if you're struggling to do that, you need to fast, and you need to keep praying, man. It says cease not from prayer, man. So you continue to pray, and if not, you afflict the body by fasting. It says lie not one to another, seeing that you have put off the old man with his deeds. So the way you was acting out in the world is a completely different way you're meant to be acting now you're in the truth, man. And if you got that light shining, it's going to be passed on to your children and their children's children, man. Because what was passed on to our father's children, which is us, and his father's children, which was your father, you know, was not the truth, man. Was not accurate. They might have had a zeal for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, might have had a zeal and say they believe in the Most High power, but they didn't have this truth, you know. Because if they had the truth and they was abiding in the truth, then you would have received that truth. But that wasn't the case. This is Romans 13:13. It says, let us walk honestly. Like I was saying, man, we're not meant to lie to one another. We're meant to be honest with our brothers and sisters, man. Truth is what's meant to be coming out of your mouth. You know? Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting or drunkenness. So we need to stay sober. Stay sober in order to keep that sound mind. If you want a sound mind, you know, up north in England, they say that's how they in certain places they say, yeah, everything's sound. Like, you know, they say everything's good. You know, for everything to be good, you need that sound mind. How do you get that sound mind? Law, statutes, and commandments, faith, which if the Most High wills it, will increase your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. So that is the way to stop these things from happening. You know, to walk honestly and to avoid drunkenness and rioting. It's ultimately, you know, some things are harder than other brothers, so you're gonna battle with the flesh daily. Like we battle with the flesh daily, you know. So it's not, you know, I'm not saying it like it's plain sailing, but you know, these are the things that we need to work on. It says rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. So we shouldn't be envying our oppressors. Number one, we shouldn't be envying our oppressors, looking what they got, thinking I want some of that, because you know that we got something far much better promised to us, you know, which is that kingdom, man. Which it says, seek ye the kingdom first, and all these things shall be added onto you. So our main thing we should be doing is seeking out that kingdom, you know. But a lot of our brothers and sisters are seeking the riches of this world, man, which are perishable, man. Me and my brother was bringing it out yesterday, brother Abadiah. You know, you know, we were saying, man, all this stuff's gonna go. All these women are trying to act flashy in their cars and stuff, our sisters and that, rude as hell. You know, all that stuff, man, that's got to go. And you become running to the men of the Lord. In that day, how by Shemel Shai, we got that hedge upon us. And then we ain't going to be wanting to deal with you, man, because, you know, how you was acting think you was something when you was nothing, man, deceiving yourself. It says Romans 13 and 14, but put ye on the Lord, the Mashiach Yahweh Shai, and make not provision for the flesh. So, screw this damn flesh, man. We want out of this flesh. That's the thing. We want out of this flesh. You trying to pretty up your flesh. Like, we want this flesh to go, we want this flesh to go, man. We want to we want to be in our glorious state, man. And this ain't no glorious state. This flesh is subjectable to sin, man. We don't want to be sinning out here. It says, but put ye on the Mashiach Yahweh Shai, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. And that's what our brothers and sisters do. They're too busy fulfilling the lust of the flesh, man. Want to get your hair did, want to go all over the place, want to chase women. The women want to chase men. Fulfilling that lust of the flesh. All the wickedness is the lust of the flesh, man. Desire. The lust goes into that word desire, man. And this is what this place tries to give you. Everything that the flesh desires. Nothing that the spirit desires. This is why we have to keep our heads in these scriptures, because this world, you stay in this world, all it is give you the desire of the flesh, whatever food you want on any corner. You got your off licenses, you got your drug stores, which is rich, the chemists and that, which is witchcraft anyway. You can get any type of food you want. Now you don't even have to go nowhere. You can just go onto, your Deliveroos, your Just Eats, all these things where you just tap two buttons and then it's at your door. That's the desires of the flesh, man. We need to be walking in the spirit. All these defiled food right in front of your face for you to grab and go. What they call it, fast food. Brothers and sisters killing each other. What they call that in America and stuff. You say you're living that fast life because brothers don't even make it to 30. Because you're shooting down your brothers and stuff. That's fulfilling the lust of the flesh, man. That's a damn wicked ass spirit on you, man. Because you feel the lust of the flesh, you got these demons all on you, man, all over you, controlling you. We want to be controlled by the Ruach Kodash. We want to be looked after by those spirits that are holy, set apart spirits. It says, but put ye on the Lord, the Mashiach Yahweh Shai, and make not provision for the flesh, man. Don't fool. Don't let the flesh have what it wants all the time, And that's why we say fast. And that's putting off things that you're doing, because before, whatever you wanted, you would get it, And that's why a lot of our people have been spoiled. That's what it goes into. You've been spoiled by these heathen nations, man. You're spoiled. You're spoiled goods, man. It says, make not provision. It says, put ye on the Lord Yahweh by Mashiach Yahweh Shai, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. This is 2 Corinthians 3 and 18. But we all, with open face, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and are changed into the same image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It says, but we all with open face beholding as in a glass the glory of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So when you looking in a mirror, I'm gonna get that word as well, because I think so when it says with open face beholding as in a glass the glory of Yahweh Shai, when you go into glass, which is Strong's G2734, it means to make, to reflect, to mirror, to show in a mirror, to look at oneself in a mirror. And let me get that scripture again. So it says, but we all with open face beholding as in a glass the glory of the Mashiach Yahweh Shai, are changed into the same image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of Yahweh Shai. So, you need to be looking yourself in the mirror like, am I walking the same way Yahweh Shai was walking? Am I trying to the best of my ability to walk the way Yahweh Shai was walking? You need to look at yourself in the mirror. Stop watching other brothers. You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know, it's all good that other brothers doing righteous and doing this and that, and you can say your brother's wise, all good. But are you being wise? Have you put off the old man? Are you not being worldly? Are you being more spiritual, man? Are you fulfilling the lust of all the flesh and desires of the flesh? Or are you staying in the spirit, man, and you being able to, be wise in your walk rather than just doing what everyone else is doing and fulfilling that lust of the flesh? 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith, man. So examine yourselves, man. Check yourselves. Whether you're in the faith, man, whether you believe. Because if you believe and if you got faith in Yahweh Shai, you got faith in Yahweh Shai, then you're going to put off the old man. Because that's what he requires of us, to put off the old man, to come out of this world. Because he says, if you love the world, then the love of Yahweh Shai is not in you. So you can't say you love this place and you love the Most High, man. That's double-minded, So it says, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Your own selves. Don't prove that the brother's doing good. I can't prove, the sister's doing real good, right now. Are you doing good? Are you checking yourself? Are you looking yourself in the mirror thinking, am I walking as Yahweh Shai was? Am I walking, and I always say this, to the best of your ability? Because Yahweh Shai is perfect. I'm not saying you can't, through refinement, become in that day perfect. Because the elect will be. But are you trying right now, to the best of your ability, to walk in that way, man? And that's where you need to examine yourself. It says, know ye not your own selves, how that Mashiach Yahweh Shai is in you, except you be reprobates. So we're meant to be, that reflection that we're seeing, coming to the truth, is meant to be that reflection of righteousness. But is it? That's what you need to ask yourself. And when it says reprobate, Strong's G96, it means stand in the test, not stand in the test. It says not stand. If you're a reprobate, you haven't stood the test. Like I said, this place is a big test, man. It says not standing the test, not approved. And we don't want to fall into that margin of being not approved, man. We want to be approved. So we have to prove ourselves through the way that we're walking, putting off the old ways and coming into that right spirit, man. This is, I want to get this. Okay, this is John 15:1. It says, I am the true vine, and my father is the husbandman. Is the husbandman. So it says, I am the true vine, and my father is the husbandman. And when you go into that word husbandman as well, it's Strong's G1092, and it means a husbandman, a tiller of the soil, a vine dresser. So let's get it again. It says, I am the true vine, and my father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that breathe not fruit, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. Whew. That's a scary thing. Every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that he may bring forth more fruit. So the more you're seeking Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the more you're going to blossom, the more fruit you're going to get. If you're not following Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh, the husbandman, he's going to snip you, man. He's going to cut you off, man. It says, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. And that's how we get ourselves clean, man. That's how we get our hands clean, man, is to come back to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It says, I am the true vine, and my father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit is taken away, man. And we don't want to get taken away. That's why you have to stay in the spirit. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. And that's what we want, man. More and more fruits, because we're going to be known in that day by our fruits. This is 2 Corinthians 4:16. It says, for which cause we faint not. Wait, let me Okay, let me get 2 Corinthians 4:15. Let me start at 15. It says, "For all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace might, through the thanksgiving of many, uh, redound to the glory of the Most High, for which cause we faint not." So that's to do with staying fully in the spirit. "But through our outward man perish, the flesh, not fulfilling it, not for doing whatever you damn want. Through the outward man perish, yet the inward man," that's that spirit, "the inward man is renewed day by day," bearing more fruit every single day, man. Building up your spirit, building up that spiritual bank account, staying wise, staying in the spirit, staying in the spirit of righteousness, staying separate from the world. And then we're gonna get, we inherit the kingdom, and we ain't gonna be called, we won't be called the least in the kingdom, man. Is that what I wanted to get? Because ultimately, we belong to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We're just playing out a role. It feels like you're doing what you want, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua has got everyone where they want them, And this is why I give thanks that he actually revealed the truth to me, and I was called. Not saying I'm chosen, but I had that calling, so we need to make that calling of election sure. Okay, this is Ezekiel 11:17. It says, "Therefore say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, our power, I will even gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where you have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel." And this is what we're waiting for. This is why we're doing this work. We're doing this work because we're told to do this work. But that's the hope and faith that we have, that we're gonna obtain these things, man. We're gonna get back into our land. Once it's been cleansed with that nuclear, that fire, man. And it says, "And they shall come thither, and they shall take away all the detestable things thereof, and all the abominations thereof from thence." And that's what you need to do with yourself, man. Put away all those detestable things and all the abominations, because a lot of brothers in the truth have committed these abominations in the past and are worthy of death, man. So even more now that we in that grace period, let's put in work for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Let's not take it for granted, this grace, man. And it says, "And they shall come thither, and they shall take away all the detestable things thereof, and all the abominations thereof from thence. And I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within you." And this is what we ask for and pray for, man. That spirit, that new spirit within us. "And I will take the stony heart out of their flesh, and will give them a heart of flesh, that they may walk in my statutes and keep mine ordinances and do them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their power." And that's why we always give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Our power, So let's put off the old man, I might even title this, follow the old paths, of our ancestors, but put off the, we have to put off the old man, come into that new man. Yeah, Israel. That's pretty much all I wanted to get, man. So yeah, put away the old man, put away the old ways, your old ways, shall I say. Try and seek out the old paths of the prophets, and seeking out the old path of the prophets will give you that new mind. Put off the lustful thoughts, rebuke the lustful these thoughts that come into your head. Rebuke them in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Stay in the spirit, Israel, man, because we almost out, man. So on that note, I give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. Shalom.